I love the Silent. Maybe my favorite video game character. I kept calling her the Huntress, so you might be like, you tell lies, but I'm just nervous because I'm on camera. I really do love this character. So we're gonna give it another go. We're gonna have another run with her, and hopefully we can do a little better. Last run we like barely petered into the first act boss, and he crushed us. It was a big deer. All right. Oh, oh. Oh, there we go. All right. Ooh, whenever you rest, raise your max HP by 5. We can remove a card from our deck. Or the first 3 cards are upgraded, but our first treasure chest is empty. Removing a defend is not a horrible idea on the Silent because of that survivor. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get that out of the way. And that just already just makes us a little bit more attack. We like pick up 1 more attack, and our balance of attack and defense on the Silent is a lot better. Let's look at our route here. Here. So I like late shops. We got 2 routes that have that. I don't want to take this early of an elite. This is the second elite immediately following. There are like 0 campfires till the very end. So we're definitely not taking that way. Let's look at this side here. It sucks on this route, so I have to fight both elites. I get 2 battles and a shop. I get 3 events. Okay, so we go this way. And then when we get here, either route. I guess we could also potentially go this far away. I guess it's a few more campfires. Or there's also this to connect. So we have a couple options, but I think it's definitely going to be somewhere along this path, so we might as well get started. Like I said, once we get down here, I'll just circle this so we can reevaluate. Proceed. All right. Little Nibbit hitting us for 12. Down to 9. Drop the survivor. We'll take 1 this first round. Not a big deal. End the turn. He's going to hit us for 6. So we could do 12. Take another one. Don't love it, but that's all right. Hey, we're back. All right. Cool. Take 1 more here. But there's no shield. Yeah, next turn. Guaranteed kill. Speedster, whenever you draw a card during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Is insane. Backstab is a return. Innate, which means that it's in your opening hand, deal 11 damage, but then you gotta get rid of it. Also, Dagger Spray, deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. We'll go take Dagger Spray this time. It's not bad utility. I don't want to lose the HP. We'll just take the gold for this jungle maze adventure. We'd seen that one before. You can do it by yourself, but you take some damage, but you get more gold. This jungle maze, or you can do it with a buddy, and then you don't take any damage. Got the little fuzzy guy, fuzzy worm. I like his hair. I don't like that he spits. Honestly, that makes me hate him. Oh, thank you. Oh, I should have been paying more attention. We're gonna lose 3 here. Not the end of the world. Okay, he's gross. Keeps just spitting on me. Stop it, you. Like how he deflates too. I love the animations. I love everything about this game, to be honest. All right, get another card here. Leg sweep, super good. Defensive card. Dagger throw is awesome. Again, carried over from the last game. It deals 9 damage. We get a draw card and we get a discard a card. A lot of things that take advantage of that. Oh, my game froze again a little bit. Hope it gets better as it gets a little bit later. My internet just acts up sometimes. All we have is the dagger spray we picked up. We did get rid of a defend. Probably go... Yeah, probably go leg sweep. I always end up not defensive enough. I tend to want to just schmack stuff. We will take this sharp. So we get to upgrade something. It gains 2 attack, which is cool because it can go on this dagger spray. So I was going to hit everything. And it does it twice, so it really gained like 4 damage. Just very cool. Very cool that they added that to the game. I love that effect. Some of these, like, they added a bunch of card effects, which, like I said, just super cool. Something that wasn't in the first game, and has already just been so fun. What can we do here? There is Blade Dance. So Blade Dance creates 3 shivs in your hand, and they're 0 cost. Yeah, right there, sorry. 0 cost, 4 damage. This card's fantastic because it's 15 damage for 1 energy. Haven't picked it up yet in this new game, so we have to take that. Now that we picked that up too, we got the dagger spray, we got the blade dance, we did pick up that leg sweep. I think we probably pull a basic attack. We need to get rid of a strike here. And that should keep us floating along. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. So you want to transform a card or upgrade a card? Probably upgrade. And we'll upgrade that blade dance. Get us that forest in. Yes, yeah. You just go along here. You take different paths to get to a boss, and then obviously there's like events, there are upgrades and bosses along the way that give you more powerful stuff. So I'm at like here, so I get to go here and rest, or we can fight a boss. But we just picked up a pretty good card that we got to upgrade. This got some good damage on it. I'm feeling actually pretty confident at this level. We're also as you beat the levels and beat the final bosses, like right now we're only on like the first difficulty. There are actually 20 difficulties. Each difficulty will add like a modifier. Like you have less health, enemies do more damage. So it starts to add up quick when you get to like later in the game, once you start beating the game a couple times. All right. And then yeah, this is the so he's hitting us for 9. We have 4 though, so only take 4 damage. I'll pull this. Actually, I need to do this too. I think this might be better if I move you like here. Right, kind of see everything a little bit better. Is that weird? Cool. All right, we're gonna take 4. Not too big a deal. And this is an elite. Am I correct? This is an elite. It has to be, right? He has 94 health. It has to be an elite. Go to the map, please. Yeah, cool. All right. 13. We'll have to use both these defends. So we're only going to smack him for 11. But we're only going to take 3. 18. I think we'll dex potion, leg sweep, and then hit him with these daggers. So, yep, cool. Blocked everything. was a good use of that potion. I don't like that potion a lot because it only works for 1 turn. It helps if you use it offend. It helps boost the amount it does, but again, it only works for 1 turn, so not super great. Could be better. We'll want a full block again. This fight's just going so slow. Overestimated those shivs. We're moving. We're not taking a ton every turn. Although this turn we're about to take 8. That sucks. Alright, 18. Let's go shivs. Nope. Come on. There we go. Yeah, nope. 15, that's only 12. We just block this. We block this. Stupid bird. It's always weird, like, I think people, at least I do, like, when I watch someone, I get so used to, like, certain ways things are, like, in the bottom left or bottom right corner, so I was like, I don't know, just in the middle here seems weird, but you know what, if it works, it works. And then, thankfully, we get to kill this bird this turn, too. Oh, game was like, you thought. Okay, there we go. Let's go. And done. Alright. First elite down. We took a grip. I'm not gonna lie, we took too much damage. So this one's cool though. Yeah, this is gonna be super helpful. Whenever we enter one of those mystery rooms, one of the event rooms, we're gonna heal for health, and that will be helpful. Sly. If this card is discarded from your hand before the end of turn, play it free. Interesting. I don't know entirely what that means. If this, like, do I have to redraw it, or like if I discard it, will it just like stay in like its own separate hand? I don't know. I'm not going to take it. I don't have any discard effects at the moment. Outbreak looks super cool. I saw it a moment ago. Whenever you apply poison 3 times, it deals 11 to all enemies, which is cool because poison is a bit slow. I want to try that later. I don't want to take another leg sweep. We already have one. There's nothing here, unfortunately, for us, which does suck. All right, but we get a heal a little bit, and maybe we'll get something good. We get 600 extra gold in the next act, or we could lose some health and get a potion. Potions can be really powerful, and we do have an elite coming up. It's gonna be tough, so honestly I think we have to take the potion. Not even a good potion. That's okay. Okay, yeah, 752. Especially on this first floor, that's probably going to be super useful. Especially with as defensive as this deck already is. Yay, I fought this guy earlier. Okay, so he is going to put these like gross worm cards into our deck. We need to kill him though, because once we kill him, he's going to split into 4 dudes. So if we can kill him before turn 7, or like around then, hopefully he will turn into those 4 dudes, and our just stone calendar will just kill all of them, because they don't have a ton of health. So let's just start unloading on him. He's going to put some gross worms in our deck. I love the border effects. Like, the first game didn't have any of that, and they just look super neat when they pop up in your deck. Super cool. All right. That. We'll defend. Yeah. And then strike. Full block. We're moving along fast. I might even try to slow down a tiny bit. I mean, his attack's not, like, crazy. Although, he does put the worms in our deck. Maybe we buy, like, just get him to 6, and then we'll buy another turn or 2, probably. Because, like I said, if we can get this to pop right when he splits, it'll be pretty easy. Can I? No, I can't even play these. But I can. Well, this will work well. We can discard one. We can defend. He's weak. He's only hitting for 12, so we'll take 2. And then probably... It's honestly probably better. I think in this form it's going to be easier to manage. So, one more turn. That goes to 6. We do this. We do this. We do this. And then... They're not even that strong. I guess they didn't really matter. Neutral? There's no calendar pop? Oh, I guess it does it at the end of turn 7. Oh, man, that sucks. Because we're probably about to take like 9 damage here. That's lame. Oh, nothing I can do. I misremembered. I thought it popped at the beginning. Does it say? Yeah, at the end. Okay, okay, cool. We didn't have to eat the cards, at least. We didn't have to take those 3 damage. Those are worm cards in your hand. Any turn that you end and they're in your hand, you take 3 damage. All right, we get some new cards. Precise Cut deals 13 damage, deals 2 less damage for each other card in your hand. Interesting. And it costs 0. Pretty cool. Flick Flack. This has that Sly ability as well. This card is discarded from your hand before the end of turn and play it free. So I'm assuming, yeah, probably like puts it on a sideboard or something. But deal 7 damage to all enemies. Not bad. Dodge and roll, gain 4 block. Next turn, gain 4 block. We'll try this Precise Cut. It seems the most interesting of them all. I think it was also, yeah, a rare. The blue are a little bit rarer than the gray ones. So, all right. Moving on. All right, man, we got through both those elites. Hold on, let's back and look at that really quick. Got through both of those elites. We didn't take a ton of damage. We didn't really get anything great, though, either. Money is not even a ton, either. A bit disappointing. I felt like a lot of work for not a lot. But, hey, we're about to get a shop down here, and then hopefully we'll get an opportunity to crack at this boss. So we don't want any cards in our hand, or at least as few as possible. Yeah. 2 is going to be the best. But still, 9 for free is not bad. Nothing to shake a stick at, you know what I mean? Cool. 8. Shifts for the win. Shadow Step. Discard your hand. Next turn, attack, steal, double damage. Interesting. I can just do it at the end. Well, there's a phantom something in the first game where it was actually free, and then next turn your attack, steal, double damage. Remove all artifact and block from the enemy. Apply 2 vulnerable. Whoa. That's good. Okay, yeah, well, that solves that. Cool. The Silent doesn't have a lot of opportunities to apply vulnerable, which is a really powerful effect. Does more damage when you attack them. And on top of that, removing any artifacts or block. If they have block, that's cool. That's new. And I want to get that upgraded. I wonder what the upgraded version of that's going to be like. Because if it gets rid of that exhaust, that's going to be super powerful. Maybe someday we will get a chance to find out. I think we hit... Actually, I think this worm hits harder. Even though this guy buffs, but I don't think it's like by a ton. I think honestly maybe we best bet go for this worm. Before I play that though, because I don't remember the limit of cards in my hand. Let's play these first. Come back here. Then we'll play these. Neutralize, and then another 9. Cool. Pretty good turn. That's a pretty good turn. It took a little bit, but... Oh yeah, he has Constrict too, so I'm definitely glad we targeted him. Because he would have done 3 damage like every turn to us. Until he died, so... Good. This applies to vulnerable. Let's not... We're about to redraw anyway, so we'll hold on to that, and maybe we can get it next turn. I don't know if it'll matter too much, but... It's probably the better play. Okay, well... We're not doing any damage this turn. So it was definitely good that we let it go. Because we wouldn't have been able to do any damage with it, so... Worked out. I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah. That'll do. Just slicing up this freaking grapefruit. Alright. Block potion is a very good potion. Just gives us 12 block. This one, oh, they lose strength. Okay. We'll take that again. That's a very powerful card. They want to give us 2, we will take 2. 11. Okay. We probably kill him. In fact, maybe should I do some math? 5, 9, 18, 23. Plus another 18. 23 plus 18 is 51, right? 23 plus 18? No, 41. Plus 9. We'll get the job done. So we definitely kill him this turn. He'll take some damage too. Might as well do that. But it is important how we play this. We already put that on there. So yeah. Okay. No, it's not really that important how we play this. As long as we just do it this way. Pop, pop. And then bye. Cool. Great turn. Easy peasy. These thorny little twig slimes. I wonder why the slimes have twigs. Because in the first game, there was just slimes. And now they're twig slimes. Explain that to me. What's going on here? I like the animation for the shivs, too. Alright. Speed potion. Gain 5 dexterity. Lose 5. I think we keep this strength potion. This just takes away... What's the deck limit? Shiv Def seems like a great one. So there is no deck limit. Your deck can be as big as you want or as small as you want. Yeah, and the Blade Dance, like... especially, there are a couple cards that can combo with it, where they just, like, do more damage. And especially in the first game, it was a phenomenal way to blow through enemies and stuff. Very strong. It got a buff even at one point, which made it even, like, crazier. Yeah, for real. Exactly. Just whipping him out of the forest. All right. Shot time. What are we doing? Knife trap. Ooh. See? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Whoa, okay. There's a lot of new stuff here. There's a lot of new stuff here I have not seen. This is cool. Okay. So, we already saw this Flick Plaque. Has that Sly. Still haven't messed with that. But I don't care. Because we have this. Leading Strike. Deal 7 damage and add a shiv to your hand. Wow. That's crazy. We like that. But, there's also this. Play every shiv in your exhaust pile on the enemy. That's insane. I want to get both of these, and we have the money for it. So, we're just going to snap pick these. I'm not even... I should probably look at what else is in here. Because I don't know. I saw this before. Not great. At least for this. The deck. Outbreak, like I said before, looks cool. Hidden Gem. A random card in your draw pile gains replay 2. That's pretty good. Oh, it's random, though. Yeah, Kunai. Yeah. Kunai's. For real. And like I said, I just like the animation. This looked good. Enchant with Momentum 5, which meant that every time you use that card, it gained 5 attack. But again, we don't have the money for it. I was just looking to see if there's anything I hadn't seen. What is this? Gain an energy, draw 2 cards. That's pretty good for a potion. All right. Thank you for selling me your wares. Let's carry on here. Now, we got the boss coming up. We just picked up 2 big... Actually, I want to see this. What is the upgrade of this? Upgrade and play every shit. Yep, okay. Well, that should be simple. I am gonna be excited when that happens. Okay, I've never played this boss before. Bosses usually have some pretty tricky mechanics. You can see here we already got 2 pretty beefy minions. He only has 190. It's not horrible. But that is one concern. On the enemy, like what enemy is it gonna hit? I want. That looks better. Yeah, that looks better. That looks like it's doing now what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks better now. Cool. All right. Let's go back to this. Should I check? I'm gonna check. Let me check. Let's make sure. Yeah, it looks better. Yep, perfect. All right. Where were we with these little guys? 41 health. Size cut. Okay, cool. Not a bad hand. We use this. Actually, let's draw first. I still don't want to pop you yet. Let's do this. And then this is going to be for 9. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it too loud? Is it too loud now? Oh goodness. Now I'm quite worried. That looks like it's doing now what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. Yeah, I think now it's better. Cool. All right. Let's go back to this. It's too loud now. Man, I'm sorry. If anyone's speakers blow up, contact YouTube. I'm not responsible. Okay, cool. All right. Back to these hay bales. Kin follower. Okay. Only taking 7. Cool. It's gonna be a good turn. We can do that. Get rid of him. Get another. Get there. Hit that there, and. We're not getting anything done, but I don't know. We're moving along. Doesn't seem like he's going to resurrect this dude, so let's finish him. And then hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he doesn't do something crazy. This fight's been going on a while, and he hasn't seemed to do anything new. Now we got this. That's fun. It's a good time for this. It's a good time for everything. Good time to be alive, actually. This is going to hopefully hit hard. Boop, 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 boop. Not as many as I wanted. A little anticlimactic. Got 6 of them there. I'm actually quite crushed that they added exhaust to the blade dance here. Quite taken back. Although knife trap's kind of cool, because now I can like do this, get another one, hit him with this. That's gonna be like 7 now. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. And then, hey, my stone calendar. I wasn't even counting. I forgot to count the turns. Took care of it, though. All right, we should get a rare card. Grand Finale, super cool card. If there are no other cards in your draw pile, your deck has to be empty at that moment. It deals 50 damage to all enemies. It's kind of hard to do. There are some cards, though, that can help you set it up tremendously. At least there were in the first game. But I don't have any of them, so we're not considering it. Abrasive. Gain 1 dexterity, gain 4 thorns, sly 1. That's pretty good. It is 3, though. But 4 thorns, I don't know. It's okay, honestly. Nightmare is a good card. Choose a card. Next turn, add 3 copies of that card in your hand, exhaust. So if you were able to, like, Nightmare, say, I don't know, Blade Dance, that'd be awesome. In fact, we'll go ahead and go with it. It's a good card. It can be used situationally. Like if you're in a card where we need to be more offensive, or excuse me, if we're on a floor where we need to be more offensive, we can clone something offensive. We need to be more defensive, we can clone something defensive. It's good like that. Let's see where we're going. Got this, that. That's not bad. I like this area already. There's a late shop. There's one here too, but I like the options of these campfires. Like potentially even there too. Grab some elites. Potentially even there too. Coming down here. So yeah, a lot of good options through here, I think. Yeah, so we're definitely going this way. And then... yeah. It's going to be pretty situational, so let's just go ahead and get started. But I like this side a lot better than I think I like this side. There's just a lot more going on over here. So let's go do that. Oh wait, I gotta pick my boss relic first. It's like the best part. Let's see. It's Tizatra. You know. It which feeds the fire. What's up, buddy? Come closer, quiet one. I can't see well. I'm not gonna say anything to you. You can trust me. So, very hot cocoa. We start each combat with an additional 4. That's not bad for us because our first round we also draw 2 additional cards, but also not great. Remove 4 cards from your deck. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, add a suit into your draw pile. That's okay. Gain 1 at the start of each turn. When we reach Act 3, it extinguishes, though. That's interesting. So we get 1 extra energy for this. They've gotten rid, it seems like, at least of like, there used to be a lot of just like, you don't get potions, but you get an energy. And they were kind of just like snap picks. All of these have been a little bit more complicated, which is cool. Super cool. What do we want? What would we... 4 cards. What could we remove? Like, honestly, it'd be kind of sick if we just got rid of, like, all these strikes. Because then that Nightmare is going to have just a better chance of, like, getting a Blade Dance or getting, like, one of these leading strike. Even a Precise Cut wouldn't be bad for this Nightmare. Although, I guess if you have 4 copies of a Precise Cut, it's going to hurt itself until you get to the last one. So maybe that is dumb. Yeah, maybe we just get rid of all these strikes, honestly. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Is it right? Only time will tell. Let's see. Alright. Instant death. No, I'm just kidding. Not like this. Okay. So we get rid of you. Okay, cool. So we don't need to defend. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do this and then get a little extra damage in. See? I just couldn't get Nightmare. Just couldn't get Nightmare. This would be a perfect turn for it, too. I have 3 copies of Blade Dance. That would have been cool. But I don't think it'll matter too much. Let's just go ahead and start stacking damage on them. I think we put this on it now. I don't think we wait for the draw, because I think within the next 2 turns we'll easily get something that should be able to finish him. Although, now he does this. I said that, but... okay, see, that's what I was hoping for. Do I want to do this? Why not? Let's be silly. Let's have a silly time. Although I'm about to take 27 damage. Whatever. Oh, 23. Okay, see, not as bad. Yeah, this is a poor choice, obviously. Not recommended. Cool. But that got the job done. I think if I had just done that last turn, we would not have taken that 23 damage, and I would have fact just won. Slice, 0 for 9 damage, another expose. I'll take another expose. Is that crazy? Maybe. Let's take an event and see. We get a shop. No. I'm sorry. It is not, because it does not show me that. Okay, here's what I was talking about. Accuracy makes each of those shivs do more damage. But again, with the change to the Blade Dance, with only 1 leading strike too. I don't know. It's probably worth it. It's probably worth it. What do these do? Choose 1 of 3 random attacks, gain some dexterity, which will help our block, or discard some cards to draw some cards. We'll skip. We'll save the money. And we'll take a combat. Man, we'll take another event. So we have to take that combat anyway. So. Whoa, what does that do? So, Spirit Grafter. Above, a cocoon is shaking and wriggling, about to burst forth. How exciting. It stops wriggling, the cocoon ignites. What is going on? In a flash of light and flame, a spirit grafter rushes into you, threatening to merge with your being, you know, like they do, to become complete. So we could let it in, it would heal us, and we get to add a metamorphosis to our deck. That card, once this loads, hopefully I didn't just click it and it just automatically snap picks it, although I might pick that one anyway, so. Metamorphosis, again. Nope. Here we go. Breathe deep. Okay, here we go. So we add 3 random attacks to your draw pile. They're free to play this combat. It sounds good. You get 3 free attacks into your combat, but again, it's random, and some of them can suck or be like really conditional, and like sometimes it bogs up your deck a bit. Admittedly, we could lose some HP and remove a card, which I wouldn't hate doing. What do I remove? Pull this. Do we ever play that card? I don't know. We'll see. Do we live past these exoskeletons? I don't know. Oh, that's crazy. So all damage taken by them is going to be reduced by 9. Now, hopefully that just... Does that get eaten off? Okay. So we got 11. So we can do this. Hey, there's Metamorphosis. Also not going to play you. Do this. It's going to do 0. So that did 9 away the 9. Makes sense. At least it's not like every attack. That'd be brutal. I feel like it... I don't understand. Okay, whatever. Let's do this, I guess, because you're the healthiest. You're the chunkiest of the lot. And that should kill. And this should kill, right? Yeah. Cool. Oh, they're doing 8 damage now. I forgot we had the accuracy, which is super cool. I'm hoping... Backflip is a fantastic card. It gives us 8 block, and it draws us 2 cards. That is phenomenal. Deflect is great, too. It's 0 and 7 damages. Skewer can be good. It deals 7 damage X times, X being how much ever energy you spend on it. But we're going to take Backflip. It is a very good card for us. It will work wonders. I think I'm going to go to that rest site, and I think I'm actually going to update this leading strike, because I'm hoping it'll give us another Shiv to shank. Nope, it just adds the damage. A little bit lame, but it's a meditation moment. Whenever this happens, I just like to think about the good things in my life. Oh, okay, well, I see. I see. There are no... I'm just kidding. We're still going to think about the good things in our life. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's loading back up. Go a little here. And yep. These virtual machines are pretty cool. AI is probably going to take over the world and kill us all, but in the meantime, cloud gaming is kind of a cool technology, admittedly. And a lot of that is like, I think it's gotten better. I remember like, man, this might have been like 2015, and I was working, and it was a night shift, and this dude came in, and he was like playing, he had plugged like an Xbox controller into his phone, and he was cloud streaming, and I was like, that's insane. But it sucked. Like, I remember like watching him, he was like getting like frustrated, it was super laggy at the time. It's gotten a lot better, and a lot of that thankfully is, I think, like AI just being able to like interpret data packets and whatever crazy nonsense it does. We're back in this run though. Oh, we're back here. Oh, cool. Okay. So in a way that we can make a better decision here. What we should have, I upgraded this last time. It gave us 3 damage. We're going to upgrade this Nightmare, because now it's only going to cost 2 to be able to make those copies. And that's going to be super helpful. All right. So we only have down 5 health. I think we take this Elite here. We're feeling strong. Oh, I fought this guy before. It's the weird triangle butthole, aka the infested prism. First we'll do this, then we'll do... nope, that was wrong. That's okay. I don't want to do... well, yeah, okay, I don't want to do that anyways. Then we'll do this. Then we'll do this. We'll take the one... we'll hold these for a turn or two. Hope everyone's having a good night. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. We'll leg sweep. Not gonna take any damage. Cool. Hold on to that. Yeah, I'd like to start dealing damage. So let's do... oop, and then this next. That's 5. At 10, yeah, 50 damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty... yeah, might as well backflip if we can get... oh, cool. It's gonna get us real close. Should have him next turn. I think we took like 8. Not horrible. Although, we might be in trouble here. I might just need a full block. Because this is only gonna do 18. Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm stupid. I need to remember my cards, man. Because this would have removed his shield, and then that attack would have killed him, and I wouldn't have to eat this 5 damage that I'm about to. In fact, we'll put this on anyways to keep the vulnerability on, but that was silly of me. Okay. This would be a good time, like the Nightmare, the strike or whatever, but we can hit him and win. But that's what we want. Bag of marbles, cool. Each enemy starts with 1 vulnerable, which is also good because it does a good job of removing if they have those artifacts. Cloak and Dagger, awesome card, and it's even better now. It is so much better now in this version of the game. What this card does, it gives a 6 block, and it adds 2 shivs, and it does not get destroyed. This card does work. Yeah, some cards just have incredible synchronicity, and then like in weird ways too. And there are obviously like some archetypes that you can kind of play. Like obviously like Shivs is an archetype, and like Discard is an archetype. So we could get these attacks. We're looking at 22 damage. Is probably not what we're gonna do. What do we do? Can I kill you? Yeah, I think I'm close. I think regardless, I still do this. Let's knock off this little guy. Yeah. No, that was 4. No, you dumb idiot. Why didn't you? I mean, yeah, 18 damage to everybody is pretty good. Definitely worth considering upgrading. Once my computer does what it does. We remember the good things in these times. Okay, we're back already. That was quick. We didn't even have to remember. Yeah, barely remember. Stop spitting on me. It's disgusting. See, man, like you Nightmare, the Blade Dance would be sick. But we're looking at 23 damage. And, I mean, we could just accuracy, and I think we kill... probably accuracy, expose, Blade Dance, survive. So we want to kill you, because if we survive this, we take 8. And then hopefully... this should be 9. 9 minus 18 is 36. Yeah, it definitely does it, eh? And we take no damage. And that's how you slay the Spire. Alright, cool. We put you on there. And then we just eat all these. This card, if there are no other cards in your hand, it deals more damage. So you just want to eat everything else away. Stop spitting on me. Cloak and Dagger, too. Sweet, more shivs. See, because now, yeah, like, just being able to auto-generate more shivs consistently, super big. We'll finish on a fun note, though. Hit him with the big guy. Another Blade Dance. Come on, buddy. Come on in. Come on. Come on in. Come on. I was waiting for you. Another Blade Dance is big. We are getting a little bit low on health. I wouldn't mind hitting here. So I think I'll probably go up this way. We'll hit here. And then, yeah, come around to the shop. We missed an elite, but I think with that Blade Dance pickup with the Cloak and Dagger, like, we're looking good enough. We just march on. Keep on marching on. Opening this. So yeah, that's cool too, because now at the start of the first round of each combat, we're going to have 4 extra cards. We're going to be full. Although that does kind of suck. Sometimes, like, you can't generate shivs because you have too many cards. So, but we'll make it work. Where there's a will, there's a way. Oh. It's just a regular fight. He's 127 health. What the hell? What are they making nowadays? Look at this guy. What is he gonna do? Summon. Okay, so he's gonna. Oh, and he's a summoner. Okay, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't he be? What else would you do? Because this is 6 shivs off the rip. Let's do that. No, cool. We did a lot of damage, though, to be fair. That was one turn. That's pretty good. It's 76. Yeah, for sure. All right. And, yeah, so like I said, we already got 6 in there. I think it's going to make 15 each. What's 6 times... Yeah, 6 times 15. Is that, like, 75, 90? Which will do the job. Before his eggs even hatch. How embarrassed is he gonna feel? It's like I mean, you ever seen a Breaking Bad when like he gets like the guy to kill everyone in prison or whatever? Like in a span, it has to be like in a span of like 60 seconds to like kill all those witnesses or whatever. It's in one of like the later seasons. Spoiler alerts. Another shiv. Yep, why not? This is what is happening here in this game today. I made a big deal about, like, we should go and heal, which we still should do. I don't know who I'm kidding. Let's rest. No reason to be crazy here. Things are going well. I don't understand. Exoskeleton. Let's draw some cards. Stomp on these bugs. Smashing bugs. Call me an exterminator. Call me... And I don't know. What are they? Call me an exterminator company. I apologize to everyone for that. Thank you for putting up with the shenanigans. All right, easy round, no damage. That's what we love to see. Shivs are picking up. We got the hang of it. We figured out what we need to happen. What? What? Sorry, what? Okay. That's a good card. All right, cool. We need to get rid of some cards for sure. We need to start getting rid of some cards. Do you want to live forever? All right, accuracy is fantastic. We need to get rid of some cards, though. Let's get rid... I might draft... Actually, I might draw Metamorphosis. Like, I don't even want this card. Gonna be a good first round. So we can do this. We can do this. I love Starship Troopers. It's a fantastic movie. It is a great movie. Get another one. These are gonna be hidden. All right, let's do this. Pop. Bye-bye. Yeah, I thought Shivs got worse, but Shivs clearly got better. They got so much better. That's awesome. I don't know. We're getting to a point, though, where I do kind of... I don't want to get too much. Do I pick up another one? Well, I think I do, because they just exhaust. So I mean, I only play it once. Yeah. It may be better that they exhaust. Now that I know that there's that other card that is permanent. Where'd it go? Oh, my sleeve? It may be better that it actually gets rid of, like, honestly. That's insane. What does this do? Add 4, yeah. What does this do? Okay, so apply 3 vulnerable is what that does. I forgot to check the upgrade on that a while ago. I think maybe we do... I don't know. I don't know if it matters, honestly, too much. We have an incredibly strong deck. Because the damage output's insane. What the hell? Yes. Old gray spaghetti man. My favorite nemesis. So, it sucks we can't play both of these, but we want to get this going because it reduces in cost, which is insane. So that's what I'm saying. We also... What? Interesting. So, I can disintegrate myself and take 6 damage at the end of my turn. Or, I could mind rot myself, and I could draw 1 fewer card each turn. I think we'll take the damage. Give him a shank. Give him a shank. And we take 1 damage. Oh, no, I take that back. We're going to take 7 damage because that's 6 that I brought onto myself. 18 damage. So we'll go ahead and block. This means we're going to take 9. That was a cool animation. Wait, what? He's going to heal? Why are you going to do that, bud? Why would you want that to happen? One, two. Broke the book from the library in your elementary school in 2003. Have we done everything we want to do? Yeah. How much does he heal? 30? But why? I don't want a nightmare. We'll just 14. It's gonna be 14 at 15 apiece. I think this kills. I could speed up. I know there's an option to speed up gameplay, but I don't know. I kind of funny when it just does it like 75. What a fight, dude! Could you imagine like? Explosive ampoule. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Oh, this is a potion. That's cool. Nice. That's good. No, you could not. Could. Nah, we cooked. We as the kids say. I wouldn't even mean it like that, you know, but here we are. Tools of the Trade's good. At the start of your turn, you draw 1 card and you discard 1 card, which is useful for cycling through deck. And Venom is okay. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, it applies 1 poison. We haven't really done much with poison, but with Shiz is not bad just because you're hitting so much. Then there's Tracking, which is new. Weak enemies take double damage from attacks. We have 2 sources, our Neutralize, that Leg Sweep, which applies 3. So especially like bosses, that should be pretty good. We're going to go with that. That sounds pretty good. And we're fighting some sort of heart? Like arteries or... I don't know. So this is the final boss. Yeah, so I played on the Ironclad. It's a different character. They have different cards and everything. And I made it to the final boss, but I died there. And then I started this character, and I may have played one round, but I died way earlier. I died on the first floor. Now I'm on the third floor, and this might be the first boss we get to take down in Slay the Spire 2. Floor 1. Let's go get a boss relic. So, it's Tanks. It's the Chimera King. He's pretty cool. At the start of your turn, gain 7 blocks. Is that every turn? Because that's cool. We'll add a Whistle to our deck. Whistle is 3 energy, but it does 30 damage, and it stuns the enemy, which is super cool too. So I think that means their turn, they don't do anything. And then Crossbow, at the start of your turn, add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. I don't like that, because then next turn it's going to cost, and then it just is building up your deck. So it's definitely between these two. I don't have any energy. I only have 3 energy, so I don't think... But I mean, stun's cool. 33 is a good amount of damage. But every turn getting 7 block, I think, probably is what we should go with. And then, what route are we going to go? Like this. Although I don't hate this. I like having the campfires. Oh, I like a late shop, especially right before a boss, like the final boss. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? So I think we go ahead and just go. We'll take that final shot. That's where it's all going to come together. We'll take that elite too. Although, yeah, no, we'll take that elite too. Screw them. And then we got to get that final one, so I don't want to go to this one. We'll save some money. Probably just route like that. Easy peasy. The Devoted Sculptor. Little bird guy. That'll be good. Beautiful. Honestly, we'll hit him with both of these. So yeah, he's boned. As soon as I get like a shiv, my man's gonna have a hard time. Yeah, this turn maybe. Because yeah. That's a lot. And then yeah. Yeah, we're cooking. It's deck's working. Gain 3 dexterity this turn. That's pretty cool, though. Dodge roll, gain 4 block. Next turn, gain 4 block. So it's 2 turns, but it's only 4. I think we pass. We're feeling pretty good. We're moving. Ooh, cool. I've never fought these guys. What the hell? The turret operator. That's neat. 25. At the start of the player's turn, turret operator gains 25 block. Okay. So I think the trafficking on this fight, since there's 2 of them right now, is not a lot. I might just deal this 10 damage. I want to get rid of that potion anyways. Probably do that. Let's go ahead. I think we get him. And then maybe we take like... Oh, we're only going to take like 2, I think. That's super reasonable. And here... So this tracking, if the enemy is weak, they take double damage. So I have, there's a lot of, like I said, it has a lot of synergies. The first one being this accuracy is a power that it costs 1 energy. When I play it, all my shivs deal 4 additional damage. I have 2 of them now. And then on top of that, like I said, if they are weak and this power has been played, then they also deal double damage. Also, this guy, when it plays his shivs, they're upgraded shivs, so they automatically do a little bit more damage. But we're starting to stack. We're starting to get up there for second. No, he has 4 arms. All right. Energy potion is great, gives us 2 energy. So there's turns like we want to do a ton. Acrobat's a great card. We draw 3 cards and discard 1 card. Again, like we don't have a lot of energy, and we already have enough to do though, so I don't think it's necessary for us. We'll pass on all of these. We'll pass on all of these. The Slimed Berserker. That's cool. I like his model. I like how it's like kind of translucent too. Alright. So he's going to do 10 status cards. He's going to give us some sort of crappy effect. This is what I was talking about too with drawing so many cards. Is I don't want to play... I think this gets all 3. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. I think 9 is the limit. Maybe it's 10. I don't know. Yep, that'll do. Yeah, a lot of slimes. The slimes are cool. So in the first game, it was just 1 to get rid of the slime. But in this game, once you get rid of the slime, it also... How many have we played? 6? Oh, we already full blocked. So yeah, there's no reason not to. I don't think this kills, but yeah, no, not even close. But good damage. We are moving right along. Got that out there. Have I played? No, I haven't even seen the tracking yet. So, damn it. Has remained moderate. But we haven't taken anything. This fight's been, yeah, incredible. Although, shit, we're about to take some. Well, hold on. No, we're not. So I think I just do this. This is going to do double now. And then, yeah, this should be double now. Oh, no. Is it only 18? How are we so close yet so far? How are we so close? Oh, I can draw. Okay, cool. Let's draw. I might need to use 2 potions. I don't want to take 24 damage. Okay, yeah. We'll use 2 potions. That's okay. We have a lot of time before we get to the boss. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a shop. 5 more fights and a shop to get some more potions, so I think it's worth it here. Because of 1 freaking damage. Oh, you're crying? No, I'm crying. I'm the sad one. Pierce Veil is a good card, so all enemies lose 6 strength this turn. So you're not applying any block, which kind of sucks because it doesn't work with like dexterity or anything like that. But you do, it affects all enemies, which can be really helpful. So we'll take that. So like I said, our attack, obviously, our damage is doing fine. Whoa! It's a little frog on a beetle. It's a frog knight. Hello, good sir. On guard. Let us fight. Alright, what do we do? So here's the good news. We can just survive to get rid of something. Probably get rid of this nightmare. We don't want you. And then we can Cloak and Dagger to give us even more block. So now we're fully blocked. And then we just... You know the drill from here. Stab, 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 stab. Alright, so we go here. Get any one of those. Very cool. And then, like I said, I need to remember the expose is going to take away his shield here. So, you thought you were safe, my little froggy knight friend. I'll put 2 more on him as well. But I'll hold that last one. So that card also puts the vulnerability, so each attack does more damage as well. Piercing Veil brings him down to 9. We're going to take 2. That's the first damage we take in this fight, so not a bad deal. Alright, Expose coming in again. These are going to be doing 18 now. Pretty good. Take 1 damage. Fight's taking a while. His plated armor. Every turn he gains a bunch of block, and that's been making us go pretty slow. Finally get to play this. That's good. Next time it'll be cheaper. Do we win this turn? Yeah, we win this turn. Good fight, Mr. Knight. It was an honor. It was an honor. This pounce was pretty cool. I had it in my first run. Deal 12 damage. The next skill you play costs 0. So, Nightmare. You know what I mean? Knife Trap is a skill. Obviously, up my sleeve. Tracking's a power, so that wouldn't count. But a lot of skills. Honestly. Oh, Memento Mori is good. Deal 10 damage. Deal 5 additional damage. Oh, for each card discarded. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. I think we pass. We don't need anything. We're better than this. You know, we're strong and independent. No, what? Slippery bridge. While crossing a rickety wooden bridge, there is a sudden torrent of rain, massive gusts of wind buffet you, threatening to end your journey. So you can overcome, but Blade Dance is going to be removed from our deck. We don't like that. Or we could hold on. We lose 3 health points, but the card above is randomized, which means it's not going to be Blade Dance anymore, and we still don't like that. It's kind of a lose-lose on that front. We picked up enough, though, where like we can lose a Blade Dance, and it's by no means the end of the world, so yeah, so be it. They don't want to see you win. Alright. So we got the Punch Construct and then the Cubic Construct. These guys, like every other turn, do a pretty big attack. So I think they'll probably be kind of our first priority here. I don't know. I didn't play that hand well, but retrospectively, I think the extra damage from that double damage for playing that power is going to be important. How much are they going for? 9. Okay, not horrible. Well, all together now, though. Nah, because we get... Yeah, we take care of these problems. Another one. Although this sucks about to waste that damage there. I haven't... like I said, I played a couple times today. I've been streaming a little bit, but before that, this morning, I actually played Slay the Spire 1 by myself to kind of get back into it. But it's definitely been a while. I used to really analyze like what's the best order to do everything and really try to min-max it, if you will. Sloppy play ends runs. Yeah, I said I needed to target him, and I never really got around to doing it. But I think we kill him this turn. How many shivs have we played? 7, yeah. That should be plenty. Because it's going to be... How much a shiv now? 15. Oh, that's still good enough. Yep. And then we just got to get this punchy guy. Keeps dancing around. But he does pretty reasonable damage, so I'm not worried about him. Could, Nightmare, Cloak and Dagger or something, but I don't need to. I could have just Nightmare to Shiv, too, I suppose. That wouldn't have been a bad move. I just want to Nightmare something. Nightmare, what it would do is it would duplicate it. So you choose a card, and the next turn it adds 3 copies. Alright. A lot of block there. Up my sleeve. Get us some more shivvies. Bye-bye. Good night. TKO'd him. Call me Muhammad Ali. People call me that. I've been mistaken, you know? Alright, what do we get? Game piece. Whenever you play a power card, draw 1 card. That's good. I think we only have... No, we have actually quite a few powers. All these accuracies that boost our shivs are powers. This tracking is a power. And being able to draw, yeah, is super cool. So we'll take that. Now, do we rest or do we upgrade a card? What is a good upgrade? This only does a little bit more damage. It's not a super great. I think actually upgrading the shiv, because it used to like double it. So if that, no, okay. Well, we're gonna rest. Oh, God. I was up late last night. I went to a concert and I got back very early and I'm about to start working overnights. So I was like, hey, I already got back late from this concert. I might as well just like stay up. So I stayed up late, but then I still kind of got up early because I had responsibilities. I like walked the dogs and everything. And then I took like a little bit of a nap. What I'm trying to say is I'm tired and I've been making horrible decisions and misclicking. And I think I deleted like 2 potions earlier. And that was, again, a poor choice. But you know what? We rested. And there's no point to, you know, lament about our mistakes. Let's go fight this big guy. Everything happens for a reason. It was probably good. These guys are cool. These are a boss. These are elites. So they're gonna be a little bit tougher. Like I said, generally they'll have some concepts. This guy's like a mage. We probably want to target him first, I'm assuming. It's generally how you should do it. Exactly, my man. A very powerful potion. It's a strength potion. What it does is going to give me 2 strength. That doesn't sound crazy, but when I generate 10 shivs, that's an extra 20 damage. But if they're also vulnerable, it's actually an extra like 30 damage, and that's like a, you know what I mean, like a turn. It is very powerful. I've never fought these guys. This is the 3rd floor. Elites can be tough. I don't know if it's worth using it. I think we probably hold it for the floor boss. It'll probably be better served there. So we'll hold off on that. What we're going to do, we'll play both accuracies. We're going to take 14 this turn. No. Wait, no. What? Cancel. I don't want to quit. So I pierce, I take 2. Nah, he's a mage, dude. We gotta kill this mage. I feel like if I don't, it's gonna come back to haunt me. He's gonna start healing. He's gonna start fucking doing whatever he does, and we're gonna regret it. So we'll stick to the plan. What the heck? You hexed me. What does that mean? Hexed. While Spectral Knight is alive, all your cards are ethereal. Oh, okay. So we don't want any cards in our hand at the end of our turn, which should not be a problem. So we're not going to play this. We're not going to draw. But we're probably going to get rid of it anyways. Yeah, okay. Here's what we're going to do. Let's do this. Let me think for one moment. What do we want to do here? Okay, we're gonna get rid of the backflip. We're probably gonna have to just get rid of this defend. Not a big deal though, it's just a regular defend. Alright. One guy down. Almost done. I only got a couple more floors. Alright. Who is next? Probably this Hexy guy, because we, want to have our cards not go away. Alright. Remind me. We have 1 more heal, and we have 2 more fights. Okay. So, neutralize. Cloak and dagger. Stab, stab, stab. Then we kill, we take 4. Down to 29. Oof. Okay, cool. This is a good hand, though. Because that helps us a lot. And we're going to do a decent amount of damage here. We're not going to take any. We hold the bleeding to 29. We'll draw. Okay, this gets us 35. No, we've already blocked. Okay, we'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get him next turn. This doesn't get us there, I don't think, but yeah, it was close enough. And no damage anyways. Cool. How many? 14 shivs. At 21 apiece, would have been 280 some damage. Warpaint's cool. It's going to upgrade 2 random skills. Honestly, anything is good. If it gets defend, extra damage. Defend is great. And expose is not bad. Prepared's awesome. Yeah, anything it hits, I think at this point is going to be pretty good. So what do we get? 2 defense, perfect. That's fine. With 7, so I think we actually take that. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good card. That's cool. That's new too. I have not played with that card before. Would you recommend this game? What's up, Beast Havens? Would you recommend this game to new players who only barely got Slay the Spire 1 day ago before someone told them that 2 was out? I still would, man. So there are some pretty radical changes already in this game. A lot of like really cool new concepts. I think you could easily jump into this and you'd have no problem. You'd have a ton of fun playing the game and getting used to like all these concepts and everything. I don't think by any means, man, having to play the first one is necessitated. Did you have you been playing the first one? Do you like it? He's doing 13. What is this? What does he do? Take 6 damage when this card is played. Okay, so if we play this card, we take 6 damage. That's cool. I did not know that was a thing. What do we want? So let's start by... Actually, no. Let's draw. And then this should get us to a full block. So we're already... Yeah, we're well above. I keep forgetting we have that 7 extra block every turn. So because of that, we'll take the damage. Yeah, we're still full blocking anyways. Although maybe I should have just played that. Oh well. Hit him with this, and then we'll hit him with a shiv. We'll go next turn. Cloak and dagger. It's a stab in time. This is pretty good. That's what I'm talking about, because now this is 1 energy for 12. So obviously I could just play that, but this doubles it. Wait, what? Oh, no. I'm silly. This says double your block gain this turn. It's not double your block. That's a big difference and makes it a lot effective. I've never won a run. I have only reached floor 2 twice. I have 6 hours on the silent, 4 on the defect. I think I do since I keep trying to win. The defect is the most fun. Yeah, the defect is super fun. I love like the electricity. I love the passiveness of the defect. Been a blast defect is the favorite, but it's now 2's out. I was like, damn, do I keep playing 1? Both are enjoyable. 1, I think 2 has everything 1 has, except obviously some extra stuff. Playing 2, you're just gonna get, like I said, basically everything 1. But now, like, a lot of new, deep, additional things. There's a lot of things that, like, impact the cards. So I can now take a card, like, oh, we're going to add 3 damage to that card. That's not in the first one. So like I said, kind of everything in the first one is in the second one, but there are some new things in the second one. But both of them are amazing, man. Also, too, if you only played, like, a couple runs, you got to hang on, because you haven't even, like, probably unlocked all your cards and everything yet. You can go to your, like, index, and some of the later cards... Like, especially for the silent and for the defect, like some of the later rare cards you can unlock for them, like, help a ton. So don't be too hard on yourself, man, at all. All right, let's go back to stabbing this glowing crystal ball guy. Hello. All right. Blade Dan's gonna do work. 12 apiece. 13. We'll get the piercing whale because it exhausts, so it doesn't have to come back up in our draw again. So it's good to burn those off sometimes, your cards, when you want to. How many have we played? We played 6. Well, let's play 4 more. And then... Does this kill? No, thank you. 10 at 15, so it would have been 150. Hello. Yes. Hello. Colorless potion. Choose 1 of 3 random colorless cards to add into your hand. What's weak potion? Apply 3 weak. We also have this new card tracking. So if the enemy's weak, we play double damage. So I think because of that, we will switch out for this colorless. We'll take this weak potion. Can 150? Oh yeah. In one, yeah, there are, like, every character basically, there are chances for them to go like infinite, or go and have play like one attack that deals like 10,000. Now obviously, like, it's circumstantial. That's what's cool about the roguelite. It's like, oh, like, what artifacts do I get? But you could have a run where you get just like every artifact that supports your archetype, and like you just pop off, it's like part of the fun, it's equal parts fun, in my opinion, when like, oh, I have to like struggle and like blend cards and like, kind of get through it that way. But it's also fun when it's like, I just get every card I need for a perfect deck, and then you just face everything. That's nice too sometimes. This is a decent shift card. At the start of return, it adds 1 to my hand. I'm not going to take it though. We have plenty. So let's go. Yeah, because of our health, we haven't taken any of these last 2 fights, but I still think we don't want to risk this elite. There's no reason. I haven't won a run yet on Slay the Spire 2. This is my 3rd run now. So is this going to be the one? Let's try. These are weird. Weird little like scroll. It's like the thing from like Harry Potter, like the bestiary book or whatever. All right, what are we doing? I think we'll start with accuracy. We're looking at 24. However, there's a strong possibility. Right now, 8 is going to be... So right now, each shiv should be 12 damage. So 3 shivs kills him. And then, yeah, we can defend or something. But the only downside, again, I can't play any of my shiv cards because I have too many cards in my hand, so they're not going to generate in my hand. Is part of the problem. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. What do we do here? I think okay, so we'll play these 0-cost cards. We just have to get them out. That's all we can do. So I'll put them on probably like... These guys we're going to target next turn, because I think they're going to alternate between who attacks and who buffs or whatever. Exposer, 0/0. So yeah, Exposer. Yeah. Get rid of that guy. Blade dance. Yeah, for sure. It is the way. And then cloak. Yeah. And then I guess, yeah, take out you, because we already got the extra vulnerable on him. So yeah, that was a great turn. Fantastic. We did it, man. Thank you, Beast Havens. I was trying to like walk through this, and I'm not gonna lie, I do this like I play chess sometimes. I do this a lot in chess, man, where like as soon as I start thinking about like that second or third like order of move, you know, it's like shit, like I totally forgot what move 1 was, and then I'll just do like move 4. You know what I mean? I have a bad habit of that. So now would be a good time to do this. We're gonna ding double the block. I lied. That was a horrible time to do that. Nah, I mean it wasn't. No, it kind of was actually. Cancel. I don't want to quit because this is gonna give me. You don't know what the fuck color was. Yeah. No, this is fine. We're gonna kill this turn anyways. I lied. It balanced out. And then yeah, we'll get next turn. Cool. These guys actually are pretty tough. Their ability is if they deal unblocked damage, you lose 2 max HP, like permanently, which is pretty wild. So these guys are no laughing matter here. These little weird little book creatures, which I now fall into. Yeah, which I've now laid myself out for to be subject to. All right, what do we got? Okay, all right, we are almost to the boss. I just will finish up this run here. Another blade dance, why not? Finish up this run here. We got some money. All right, Tactician is one of those cards. At least in the first game, so this is a very different version of Tactician in Slay Spire 1 than Slay Spire 2. In Slay Spire 1, Tactician is you discard it and you gain energy. It's super amazing card. In this one, it has this new ability called Sly that I haven't tried yet. This is our last shop. Do we have enough? 342. So we have enough for, yeah, I think any of these artifacts. None of the cards look great. Well, lay plans is okay. It's late for it, though. I think we do an artifact. We do a remove. Yeah, we'll have enough for that. So that just gave us more max health, which is going to be good because when we heal, we're going to get a little bit more from the healing there. I haven't seen that card yet in my whole rogue run. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't start with all the cards unlocked, though. So there might have been even that you just, like, you haven't unlocked it yet, you know? It takes probably about, like, once you get to, like, it doesn't take long, maybe just, like, 4 or 5 runs before you kind of have everything. I think we get rid of, maybe at this point, like, a regular defend. I have no idea. Honestly, maybe Dagger Spray, too. I think I get rid of Dagger Spray. I think it's maybe the weakest card right now. Just doing like regular damage, it doesn't vibe. it doesn't fit with anything. So yeah, I think Dagger Spray. It served us for a long time. It was the first damage card we picked up, but no. Okay, cool. I forgot it's not permanent. We're gonna rest. All right, and this is the boss, man. I've never fought this boss. I don't know what he does, but I know if it bleeds, you can kill it. So let's do it to it. All right, off the rip. 20 damage, so pretty simple. Looks like accuracy. We'll neutralize, so we're only looking at 15. We'll cloak and dagger. We should get both shivs. That's good. We're building them up. We already got our power out too. At this point, we could piercing veil, but if they do a multi-attack, piercing veil is super powerful because it does 6 strength, you know, times whatever. So we're going to hold on to that. We'll just play the defend. We'll keep that in our deck. And pretty good first turn. That has no health. What does this do? When test subject C8 would... Test subject C8. When test subject C8 would be defeated, it instead revives even stronger. Well, that doesn't seem fair. Okay. Well, with that in mind, we'll only want to play like one of these exposes. Because we're going to want to keep the other 2. Oh, crap. I forgot to play. I was literally holding on to this. I would spoil this one. Okay. Crap. I haven't seen... so I fought, like I said, I fought like one final boss. It was not this guy. So I have no idea what he did. He looks like electric, though. He's going to, like, shock me. Why does he have battery? Why does he have jumper cables hooked up to his back? All right. Let's make decisions here. Okay, well, we'll apply the weak potion now. That's going to save us a little bit of health. Nothing we can do for the rest of it, though. Does this exhaust? Can I just exhaust it? Do I have to choose a card? Oh, I think it auto-picked it. I did not want 3 copies. Oh, well, whatever. It'll be fine. We do enough damage, I think. Look at his boobies. They have faces. Good God. Good God. All right, so we kill this turn. Or at least this version of him. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah. Does he do it again? Damn it, dude. He's going to do it again. How many faces does he have? Don't tell me. Oh, man. Okay. We'll backflip. We will Survivor. Delete that. 25. Yeah, we'll just full. It does. I probably shouldn't have played the expose, though, because I wasn't even attacking. That was just very lazy of me. I want to get this tracking out. So that's going to be big. And then we just have to... I should have Cloak and Dagger. It was 7, and I would have dealt some damage. Yeah, definitely going to be the triple threat for sure. This is Cerberus. This is not looking good. Okay, but this is why we saved the Piercing Veil. Because it's going to be a lot more effective here. Now we're full blocked, and we get a chance to go in finally with some shivs. Okay, we can apply... Oh, he already has... No. I wish I could... Man, if I could just apply the... yeah, if I could just apply that freaking vulnerable, man. This would be game, probably. Oh, there. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, I played that wrong. Oh, well. Let me see what we have left. Please. Yeah, so that knife trap. What I'm hoping is, like, maybe... If we can time this right, just open with that knife trap if we draw it in the... Why is my mouse not working? Anyways. Yeah, my mouse is, like, not working. So, something always, like, breaks. That's alright. We'll use the hotkeys. Alright. Yay. So now we get a... but he probably... well, he revives, probably, though, when he daps, huh? Which means that that neutralizer is going to stay on there. But it'll definitely work for this turn. No reason not to. Next question, how many shivs will we need? 42. Yeah, not many, eh? Hey, we got him up to 42 as well. Not bad. 3. Cool. All right. Last one. 17,000 health. And we got the knife trap. All right. Yeah. Dude, yeah. Why is my mouse is like literally... Oh my... Come on. Thank you. There it goes. Okay. My mouse was like not clicking. Doesn't that lower his count by 1 when played? Lower count. Yeah. All right. Nothing to do here. What's happening? Wait, yeah. I should have probably checked this first, huh? Nemesis. The end of other turn gains intangible. So yeah, there's a boss in the first one that has that same intangible, and that is a heck of an effect. It means every other turn, yeah, it only takes 1 damage. Yeah. So the up my sleeve card would still have counted when used. Right? Yes. Which means that you play it twice, and then now it's 0. You know what I mean? Which is sick. No point in playing knife trap, man. We're just gonna take a big hit here, and we're gonna have to hope that we get, I don't know, see what he does. 45. Okay. Yeah, that's probably it. Maybe not though. We'll see. 37. Oof. Close. But then next turn he's intangible, so we're gonna have to make that 2. Okay, he's only buffing us though, which is good. So we can expose. We can up my sleeve. So we still lower it. Hold on. What's our draw? I keep left clicking and it kicks me out of full screen. And now I don't know where my cursor is. Where'd it go? What the heck's happening? I don't know. Oh yeah, sorry. What are we gonna draw next hand? In a perfect world, yeah. I should not have done the Shadow Meld. That was a mistake. Like I said, I was hoping it was gonna ask, and then I could just skip it, and then that way it would have just gotten rid of that stupid nightmare, which I don't think I even played once. But now it'll put us in this predicament where we have a pretty shit hand coming up. Although I guess if we need to block, it might be beneficial. Yeah, it might not be in the end of the world, honestly. Because now we can Shadow Meld into this Cloak and Dagger. It's going to be close. Yeah, it gets us another turn. Well, shit, there it is. Nothing to go with it. Well, that sucks, man. It was a good run. It really was. Like I said, it was a stupid play. Good effort, though, you know. It was much better than my first silent run. My first silent run, I died on the first floor boss. So that felt bad. All right, do it to it. No! All right, cool. So yeah, as we've been going along, you unlock these epochs, which have been unlocking different artifacts and cards and stuff. So untangible play trap, yeah. Agreed. Bigger prey. For 3 centuries, she returns an ugly, pulsating scrap. Oh, very cool. So some new cards, yeah, very cool. Oh, that's nice. Retain and apply 7 poison. I love retain; such a good effect. Which means that if you don't use the card, it just stays in your hand. And it obviously you still draw as many cards as you would draw, but cool. The mini has poison. Apply 9 poison. They've outed a lot of poison cards. That might be like the next deck that I try to make. You make it look easy. I can't barely beat boss the first floor. I never boss the second floor. Yeah, I've been playing for a very long time. Like, so there was a time where I was playing this game almost every day. Spire, the first one. So yeah, you know, I can kind of play fast, and poison is triggered 1 additional time is insane as well as a power. So I mean, like if I poison and apply 9 poison, that means it's gonna apply 9 poison again. Is that what it's saying? I hope so. We'll have to make a poison deck next. Beast Havens and Brandon, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I should try to hop on again maybe tomorrow afternoon, early afternoon. We'll see. But again, thank you guys.